Alright guys, we're gonna take a little ride with the Navi. I took it out yesterday. It's about 60 degrees, so that was kind of nice. Put about 60 miles on it, and that was a full tank of gas, 60 miles. So not doing the 100. But so yeah, we're gonna take a little ride up to Menards. So they're not broken in yet. Like I said, it's got 61 miles on it, so I'm not going to be beating on it too much. Just going to do a nice steady ride. There's the Mississippi. So yeah, like I said, I had a full tank yesterday. Rode around, and you know, I was probably doing about three-quarter gas on the throttle, you know, doing about 40, in between 45. Just kind of breaking it in and just doing a steady 40 miles per hour. Like I said, I only got 60 miles on it, so excuse me. So hopefully as things get broken in, gets a little warmer, hopefully we'll get a little bit more mileage out of this thing. Like the sound of the exhaust, definitely makes it feel like it's going a lot, or sounds like a lot faster than it is. I've had a couple guys ask, you know, what kind of gains you get and all this stuff. For those asking that, I don't really have any answers to those questions. Over the winter I was working on it and doing all this stuff, and with doing that, it's finally just getting warm out, and I'd kind of like to break in the motor a little bit before I just start, you know, hammering on it. And really, even hammering on it, you're not really getting a lot out of it. It's 110 cc. If you plan on going fast, this is not the bike for you. It's a good beginner bike without shifting, but you know, past that, it's more for like beachside. Just beachside riding. And you know, if you're on roads that are 30 to 40 miles per hour in the city, I mean, it's great. Ooh, speed demon. Yeah, like just putting the miles in yesterday, it was a lot of fun riding this thing. Just took the country roads, not a lot of traffic, and it was fine. It was fun. So yeah, this is our last 60-degree day. We had two of them, Sunday and Monday today, and it's gonna get cold again. Down to, it's supposed to get snow tonight actually at midnight, and then like we're gonna be getting highs of maybe low 40s the rest of the week. So figure I get a last little ride in before it gets cold again and snow everywhere. But yeah, with these the tires that I have on here, I got a K58 Navi tire, and in the front I got the K80, and I just have to say the K80, I mean, that front tire just it sticks so nice that you know, I feel pretty confident in it. Like I said, I'm not really hitting puddles and stuff, but just even in my garage floor with the coating, the factory tires, like you would hit the front brake and it would just want to wash out on you, and you put the K80s in there, or that's on the Navi, and you hit the front brake in the garage and it just grabs, which is nice. So you know, I have a lot of confidence in the K80s. For those that are wondering. Okay, I got a little east wind here. Yeah, I like the Yosh that I have on here. It's, you know, obviously it's a little loud. It's an off-roading exhaust, the resonator in there. But you know, it just kind of makes it like any other sport bike, dirt bike. You kind of modding it up, changing things out. And then, like I said, I like the sound of the Yosh. It's always had a good sound. Yeah, the wind definitely blows you pretty good though. There's not much weight to this thing. Yeah, like going up a hill, it slows you down. It's kind of one of those things that if you're coming up to a hill, you really got to get your momentum going and, you know, try to make it up it. But we don't have too many steep hills here. It's mostly flat, a couple rolling hills here and there. Yeah, I'll let this guy go since I'll be getting up to 45 and looks like he's cruising at about 60 here, so we'll let him go. So I'll get ran over like a pancake. Yeah, if you got a lot of 55, you know, 60-mile-an-hour roads, this is you're gonna be holding people up and people are gonna be mad at you. So yeah, we're not going to be doing any speed tests until I get my first oil change in. I hit about, you know, 600 miles for the break-in. Some guys are saying break-ins are really nothing, but you know, everything's really tight in there, so it has to get kind of loosened up. You can see probably about 7,500 RPM. I got this thing dialed in. It took a little bit of time back and forth with the air screw, the air and fuel mixture screw. But you know, I have it idling around 1,700. Probably the next couple days I'll pull the spark plug, see what the spark plug looks like, if it's rich or, you know, running lean. Hopefully we just have that perfect spark plug, but it's a carburetor, so I'd rather have it a little rich than lean. So, but as you can set it up, you can see, but my temp on it's a 142 right now, and it's probably about 59 degrees, you know, going into the wind. You know, probably real feel about 52. Yesterday I was riding around, like I said, a full tank, 60 degrees, and you know, I think the hottest the motor got on the top end was, I think it was about a 150, 152. acceleration on this thing, I mean, it's really not bad. You know, you give it 3/4 throttle and it seems to go. I have 13-gram roller weights in here. I got your conscious spring in there. I think that's a 1500 RPM. Weir wrist. Got that from over in Japan. You know, I didn't really know what it felt like before, so I can't really give you an indication of how much better it is. I can only imagine it does have a little bit more acceleration to it. It's kind of the cruddy thing about living way up here. It takes forever to, you know, if things get nice out when you buy something, and you spend more time in the garage messing around, tinkering with stuff, getting it ready for spring so it's ready to go. So but yeah, you're definitely not winning any trophies on speed and, you know, torque on this thing. I do like the way the exhaust sounds though. It sounds like a little dirt bike. They got a 650L that's got a FMF exhaust on there, and it kind of reminds me of that a little bit. You said I'm about 3/4 throttle. Not really giving her. Finally just getting a 30. Oh, look at these guys. They got their car out there. Don't tell me it's stuck. Oh yeah, they got their car stuck in the ice. Dumbass. Wow, look at that. Give him a little honk. Wow. Nice. Yeah, you get 260-degree days, and you know you got a smart guy going out on the ice. Yeah, we'll go back, and I bet the cops will be out there, the DNR and everything. So when I come back from Menards, we'll head the same way. The life of a Minnesotan, trying to get some last minute ice fishing in. God. So we're 45 miles per hour, and I'm sitting around 78 for the RPM. I didn't have to balance the tires on these. This thing doesn't go fast enough to balance anything, and I don't feel any wheel wobble or anything like that, so that's nice. I was a little concerned because when you had it on the service stand, the rear tire looked a little wobbly. They were, I mean, the pressure in them were really high, so that took some of it out. But other than that, I don't feel wheel wobble back there or anything at 45 miles an hour. Like I said, the tires, I mean, you want to try to do something with them, but I don't see, this thing doesn't go fast enough to worry about it. So at least with the tires that I have on here. Riding these things on a 55-mile-an-hour road, I finally have someone behind me. It looks like he's turning, but I kind of feel like the Dumb and Dumber, just not a person on the back. See, just let it, they'll go around you. Just don't hit me from behind, please. You know what the Navi really does like is roundabouts. Yesterday I was hitting a couple of them. We got quite a few around here, and I was hitting a couple of them, you know, just getting used to the tires and the way the bike felt. And I gotta imagine when it's 70, 80 degrees out, these tires are gonna stick really well, and it's gonna be pretty fun. Definitely glad I got the tires on before I took it out. I'm definitely glad I got the rear fender made and put on. I don't really know what else I'm going to do to this. I have some electrical stuff I'm going to do. Oh, it looks like a fox almost. Some electrical stuff to do. I'm just changing the lights out and getting rid of the rear license plate bracket. Which I ended up getting a Amazon one. I didn't really care to pay for mint in the box. I've already gave them a bunch of money, you know, buying their jets and everything. And I wish I kind of didn't, because I wish I would have got more of a set that had more jets to it besides just the two. That was just me just buying stuff just to do things, just because I didn't know how inventory was going to be. So I just bought a bunch of stuff. You know, I ended up paying $600, which is a little ridiculous, but I think it's well worth it with the Owens shock in the back. Like it doesn't hurt my back, and it's just nice. So that was worth it. A little spendy, but like I said, I think it was worth it. So, all right, guys, we're at Menards here, and I'll shut her off. You got the tow truck out there.